Hey, what's cooking, people, and welcome to episode 2 of MC Eats Life. You're correct. You're right in what you think. There's no food in this episode. It's all about the adventure of life in Singapore. Yesterday we went to the Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve in the northwestern part of Singapore, and today we're going to the MacRitchie Reservoir. It's somewhere that I've been before with my family, but only for a short little visit. Today we're going to do a proper tour around. We're going to walk the entire circumference of the reservoir and see what we can see. I'm hoping that we're going to see some monkeys and maybe some birds and lizards, and if we keep our fingers crossed, we might even see some snakes. Let's take a look at the map and see where we're going. Okay, so let's take a look at the map of Singapore. Let's just zoom out a little bit. We're a bit too zoomed in there. Let's try and zoom out so we can get the whole island in shot. There we go, there's Singapore, and this is where we went yesterday, up there in the Wetland Reserve, and then today we're going to go down here to the reservoir. So when we went there previously, we ate over in the sort of Thompson Road area on the right hand side, and then after we ate, we had a little walk through the trail on the eastern side. But I haven't done a lot. Today we're going to go as far, well, I'm going to go all the way around. I decided we're going to go all the way around. I don't know whether we're going to go clockwise or anti-clockwise. I've got no idea what we're going to see when we're there. But I think let's just go for it, shall we? Let's just get on that bus. I think it's 2 buses today, and see what we can see. Next stop. Okay, so I got off one bus stop earlier, kind of by mistake, not going to lie, but actually it's worked in my favour because I've found an entrance that's earlier than the one I was going to go on, down onto the MacRitchie Trail. So, I mean, look at this for a cool light path down through the woods. Just have a look. So it's one of those mistakes that's going to pay off. I think it's going to be a great walk down there. Let's go and see what we can find. Straight away, I'm loving it because it's a weekday. Something just moved down there. Straight away I'm loving it because it's a weekday and there's no one around. I mean, I'm not expecting to go the whole walk round without seeing anybody, but yesterday was the national holiday day, so like loads of people were out and about. Today it's much more peaceful, much more quiet, which is fantastic. It gives us a chance to just get a bit of peace and quiet, enjoy the sounds of the woodlands, and hopefully see some nature. Down the big steep hill. It's not that steep and it's not that big, but I'm down the hill. So far I've seen a squirrel and some ants. I'm sure there's more things lurking in these woods that I just haven't seen yet. But what is interesting is walking down, I just caught a glimpse of what looks like water. So I'm guessing we've almost reached the reservoir. Let's have a quick look as we go around this corner. Some no entry tape there. That's quite beautiful, isn't it? Go down and have a look. Something just distracted me down here. Guessing it was a lizard. The way it scampered. I can see him. Can you see him? I think it's is it called a skink? Let's try and zoom in a little bit. There you go. Hey little man, how's it going? Very snake-like, but they've got legs, so it's not a snake. But some people, when they just sort of see it shooting off, mistake it for a snake because of its kind of snake-like body. There you go, he's gone. I'm scared. Always happy to see a lizard. Anyway, back to the beauty. It really is stunning, isn't it? It really is stunning. I mean, somewhat ruined by the big green barrier. So some butterflies. Where have you gone, butterflies? Can you see them? Beautiful. I mean, at least here, there's no crocodiles. I mean, I love crocodiles, but if there were crocodiles here, I probably wouldn't be walking down to the water's edge like this. I mean, this is truly stunning, and like, if it was always like this, how amazing would that be? What on earth is that splashing in the water? Can you see that? Is it fish having a fight? Is it a water monitor? Underwater swimmers? Aliens? Don't know. Crazy. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful places that I've seen in Singapore. Just zoom out and then I'll pan round and you can see it properly. I mean, it's actually quite breathtakingly beautiful. How close can I get to the edge of the water without it being too squidgy? I think that's probably enough. Some more butterflies down there as well. I'm going to walk that way. I wasn't going to walk that way, I was going to walk the other way, but I'm intrigued as to what those jumping things are. It's probably fish, isn't it? But I'll go and have an explore, go and have a look. Because there's no one around, and because when I'm not filming, I'm actually doing fairly strenuous walking, I'm able to take my mask off, which is really lovely as well. Beautiful sunny day, and then there's just every now and then a nice cooling breeze as well. Alright, the sign says no bicycles. I mean, if you want to try and ride a bike up there, then I feel you should be allowed to. Hello, Mr. Monitor Lizard. Just crossing the path. Slightly smaller than one from yesterday, but still beautiful. Look at him. Properly like prehistoric. I think you feel a little bit trapped in a bit of space. Look at this beautiful bit of fungi. Look at that. Like a UFO. So behind me you can see absolutely beautiful reservoir, stunning, and then you rotate it round, and then this side you get the awful man-made, manicured golf club. Yeah, okay, I didn't factor in that. A lot of this walk now, this next bit, is going to be out from under the cover of the trees. So I'm going to be burnt to a crisp. Just imagine how much more stunning this would be. I mean, it is beautiful already, but like, if it carried on and it didn't have all that terrible use of space. I'm in the reservoir. Oh no, I'm now trespassing. I'm in the golf course. Oh, back over. I'm in the reservoir. Uh-oh. What are they going to do about it? I'm in the golf course. It does say, look at this, they've been quite clear about it. Do not trespass. Private property. Oops. So although we haven't seen much in the way of wildlife, we have spotted these wild glasses hanging in the woods. I suppose if the sun hits those at the wrong angle, we could get a little bit of a forest fire going, couldn't we? I mean, everywhere's probably a bit too dry for that, a bit too dry, a bit too wet for that, but yeah. Thank goodness for that. Back out of the sun, into the shade of the trees. Oh, some more interesting fungi there. Let's have a look. I feel like there's a dad joke for that, isn't there? Like they'll be good at a party. Jungle fowl, look. Cockerel and the hen. Hey guys. What's cooking? Okay, stay full. I think that's another skink, just sort of sunbathing there on the side of that piece of wood. Oh, how close is he going to let me get before he gets angry at me and runs off? The scales on his back, or her back. Who am I to say whether it's male or female? Leave you to it. So I just stopped and had a look at the map to see where I was, and the route that I'm following is marked on there as yellow. I think it says it's 11 kilometres, 4 hours, and it's moderately difficult. I feel like I've underprepared for this because I haven't even got a drink with me or any food. So I was going to go into the reservoir, the main entrance that I've been in before, where I know there's a drinks machine, and then obviously I didn't, and I've gone the other way. So this might end up being one of those ones where they find my video camera or find my phone later on, and yeah, work out my day. All right. Looks like the animal adventures have started to pick up a little bit. We've got some monkeys up ahead. What are they, macaques or something like that? Let's hope they don't mistake the phone for food. Sometimes they can be really aggressive, so let's hope they're not. Let's hope simultaneous scratching from those two. Hopefully they're just going to be nice and friendly as I walk past. Don't make eye contact with them. Don't show your teeth at them. Hey guys. This little one here. Whoops. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. And we're safely through. Oh wait, there's more up ahead. There are bits along here that really do feel like you're in the middle of the jungle. And then you've got this path, and then up ahead we've got even more of our long-tailed friends. So the ones we walked past a minute ago were fine, they just left me to it. Let's hope these ones do the same. I mean, I'm not approaching them in anger, so hopefully they understand. Hey little ones! Oh, someone else is coming, so I'll just walk out. What are you doing with that rock? Okay, I'm not going to lie, there was a small part of me that was a little bit nervous then. Having just looked at a sign, the treetop walk is really close by to where I am, and is open at the moment. I thought it was closed because I think last time we came it was closed, probably for maintenance. Let's go have a look. Oh, well, unfortunately it is closed. And I hope it's to do with some maintenance that's vital and not just because of COVID. But oh well. Always next time. Those of you who don't like spiders might be better off looking away just now. I have to look at what type of spider it is. It's certainly big, give it that. Very peaceful. The size of that ant. Oh, just seeing what I swear is the largest ant I've ever seen. It was a good, like, 2 and a bit centimetres long. Holy moly. Another monitor lizard I almost trod on. They seem desperate for me to tread on them. Don't stand in the middle of the path, matey. It's going to get you definitely hurt. I've just seen the telltale rustle and sound of the leaves high up in the canopy, which tells me Almost certainly there's some monkeys around, so I've just got the camera out in case we can spot any. They're certainly not at ground level at the moment. Let's keep an eye out. Ah, there's a little one. I wonder if it was that one that I saw up in the treetops. Hello. Hello. I'm guessing that might be a call to Mum or Dad and say, look, some strange person's looking at me. In case it's... What's it doing? Doesn't look that scared, does it? There are some more rustling of leaves around. Family must be nearby somewhere. I think that just about brings us to the end of the MacRitchie Trail. We've almost made it completely round. It's been a hot walk, but a good walk. It's been beautiful. We've seen plenty of wildlife, but no snakes. We've seen lizards and monkeys, a giant ant. It's been a really nice adventure. I hope you've enjoyed watching and seeing some of the wildlife, and you've avoided getting burnt, which is always a good thing. I've taken one for the team there. If you've liked the video, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment, tell me where you want me to go next. I don't know whether the next episode is going to be a food episode or a life episode. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. All that is left to say is thank you and stay full, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.